All right. Well, welcome to Shiny Talk, episode 10, season
Ah,
2.
Let's
oh,
go.
double
We're in
digits.
double digits, double digits.
Double
So,
Wild.
dig.
oh man, so fun show ahead of us, everybody. Listeners, welcome. We have a fun show where we're talking about Pokemon movies. We are talking about, hold on, let me pull up all my stuff. We're talking about Mega Era, just like hype, like how we feel like it's measuring up. We're talking about card representations of our life right now, which I think is going to be really fun. And then we got some pack battles, and we have a fun creator spotlight tonight. So.
All right, all right, all right.
Opening question. So, if you could manifest a live action Pokemon movie right now, what would it be and why?
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, okay.
My live action Pokemon would actually be based off a card, right? And the card it
Oh.
would be based off of is the Crown Zenith Mewtwo versus Charizard.
Ooh.
Because
Oh,
I
okay.
think that battle, the reason why is I think that battle would make an epic live action movie. So it'd be like basically Mewtwo escaping from a lab and Ash finds Mewtwo and has to fight him and stop him, and Charizard is the one. You
Oof.
get what I'm
Nice.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm kind of biased because I'm a Charizard fan, so like I'm like, yeah, Charizard ends up winning somehow,
Of
right? But
course.
realistically, Mewtwo's kind
You'd
of
be like,
trouble.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Like,
love it.
Oh, that fight scene would be so epic to
It would
watch.
be so epic.
Would
that's
be so
that's
fun
what
to
I
see.
would choose. So I think that is super awesome, and it relates to like the cars. It relates to like
Hmm.
real live action, right? And a good battle scene, and would have a good storyline. I think. Like,
Right?
Mewtwo escaping, exactly what he does in the movie,
Of
anyways, right?
course. Does what he does. But it would be so cool if there'd be like shots of like the cards, each respecting card, like scene for scene and that. It'd be like everyone would be like, oh my God, that's just like in
Yeah,
a
yeah,
card. It'd be
yeah.
so
They'd be
cool.
like,
So
cut the
hyped.
cord. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly,
yeah. It'd be so hyped to see
exactly. And I
that.
would,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
would make sure that in the scene you got the Mewtwo version and the
And the Char
Charizard
version,
version.
right? Each from
Yes,
that perspective.
yes,
That'd be so cool. Everyone
That
would
would
go
be cool.
crazy, I think, seeing that.
yep. So
That's
that's
a good
that's my
choice.
choice.
That's an awesome
I
choice.
love
I like
that.
that.
Very
Yeah.
you.
I like it. Very you. But no, yeah, that's a good one relating it to a card. I like that. I like that. Okay. I'll go next if all done. So mine is okay. So it's like okay, so the setting is it's like Pokemon used to exist, right? Okay, along humans, but then they like disappeared like decades ago after like a mysterious global event or something. And then you shoot to like present day and Pokemon has essentially like faded into like the memories of like adults and kids just think it's kind of like this myth. Okay, so it's like it's been a while since anyone has seen Pokemon, but then they like slowly start coming and appearing. You see like a Pidgeot like crossing the screen or like a Bulby like hanging out in like an abandoned lot or something like that. And it cuts to like a 30 something year old like old Pokemon trainer because you got to appeal to like the nostalgia and everything like that. And they kind of like they gotta like try and figure out why Pokemon like went missing and all this stuff. I had my kids help me with this. Okay, we were all like
This is
really
awesome.
excited
I love
about
that.
this like
This is
prompt.
awesome.
I
Um,
love it.
and then we realized that the reason why Pokemon went missing is because humans like stopped using them as kind of like a partnership and they're exploiting like their powers. And so it was this legendary Pokemon that sealed them all away to protect them and they're slowly coming back. And so we didn't finish the whole
I love
story,
that.
but there's a lot to this and everything. But yes,
I like the script. I
I like,
like the
yeah. I
script.
was like,
Yeah, I
okay,
really
what
like
does it
this.
look like? Okay, yeah. So we were all really excited about this prompt, but I think something like that, bringing in some nostalgia, like I think, and having like cameos of like everyone's favorite Pokemon in the background, things like that. Yeah. So I think that'd be a fun one to
Dope.
Would
see.
be fun. Reminds me
That's
of
really
that AI.
cool.
I made an AI trailer called The Legend of Arceus or Arceus, however you guys pronounce it.
Uh,
That's
this
like
is pretty.
it's a little bit similar
Okay.
sci-fi,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but I love that. I love the disappearing Pokemon. That'd be really cool.
Right. Mhm.
hmm
So
That's
fun.
awesome. I'll go next if that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Mine is not as hashed out as Judy's. It's more of like a general idea,
Yeah.
but it is also based off of cards, like Bobby's. So I'm gonna let you guess. It's an evolution line from
Leafeon.
Paldea Evolved.
Oh,
That was a
sorry.
great guess,
Sorry.
but no.
From where?
From
From Paldea Evolved.
Paldea Evolved.
Evolution line.
Evolution line.
Paldea evolved.
Goodness, I don't know the set well enough, I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Right?
to
Isn't it Paldea? Let me make sure I didn't tell you the wrong set. I could be really messing you up right now.
No, it's okay.
Hang on. No, I'm thinking of the wrong card. Oh my gosh. It is from Scarlet and Violet base.
Oh, I
Oh,
already
so
know
it's
what it
got to
is.
be the
Oh,
Gardevoir, the
Yep.
is
Ralts.
it?
Yes.
I love that
Yes,
one.
okay. I was like,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Why was I so convinced it was Paldea Evolved for
It's
a second there?
okay.
Um,
That's so funny.
But so the Gardevoir line, so you see how it's like they're trainers growing up with the Ralts into the Curlia into the
Uh-huh.
Gardevoir. So I love that line and like the connection that you see with the Pokemon in it. So I was thinking like live action, I feel like that really fits very well, kind of focusing on the connection between humans and Pokemon, and then watching them as they grow up, they go through the trials, they go through all the like normal
Mm-hmm.
life things.
Mm-hmm.
And then as they like reach adolescence, early adulthood, you can kind of see the trainer wrestling with like what path do I take with my Pokemon? Like, am I going to become like a Pokemon researcher? Am I going to become like a member of the Elite Four or some sort of gym leader? Like, so go
Yeah.
more like the battle angle and kind of like maybe the tension and like difference in their connection that happens there. And then you
Yeah.
kind of follow them all through their life up until like the final days and then what
Mm-hmm.
happens at that point.
I love
But
that.
that's what I was thinking with that.
That's so cool.
That'd be such
I
a
love
fun
that.
like show series too, because you could really just kind of take your time and watch like the
That would
evolution
be.
and the relationship kind of
Yeah.
grow over time. And yeah, I think that'd be a really cool one. I love that.
Yeah, probably like less energetic and fantasy and fun than the two have been mentioned
Oh, I love
already. A
it.
little bit more of like on the emotional hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's something
Yeah.
emotional
No,
connection
so
is
those are
there's
good
awesome.
something so
ones.
Yeah.
interesting there. Like I just was like, I wonder if you really were like, hey, let's create like like this kind of like coming of age drama, but with Pokemon in it. That's
Mm-hmm.
such
Yeah,
a cool idea, like
Definitely.
to
Be super
explore.
relatable
So
too. That'd be
For
so cool.
sure. Yeah.
and I like that like in the shows and the movies they show that, right? They show the connection and the kids and the adults and
Mm-hmm.
how they all are intertwined. But Pokemon never really shows them growing up.
it's
That's
true.
so true.
It's
Yeah.
so
That's
true.
very true.
Like what would
I like
happen?
that.
Cool.
I like that.
I love that. I love all these
Mm-hmm.
ideas are great. Well, mine, I have so many different ones. I've made trailers and different things for stuff, but the one that I was thinking of this week, because I think of typically one a week where I'm like, oh, that would be a cool movie. The one I was thinking of this week is actually also based on a card to a certain degree from the same
Ooh.
set as well as that Bobby shared from Crown Zenith. And that is actually the Deoxys alt art card, where Deoxys is
Yes.
like he's like his
Okay.
ships in the back, the ships like in the
Yes.
background. And
Yeah.
I kind of was like, what if there was a movie called like the Deoxys Paradox, and it was this sci-fi mystery movie where something happens in space, like humanity, because
Yeah.
Deoxys in the Pokedex is created from like a laser hitting like some form of thing. It's like created out of an accident. Like an
Uh-huh.
accident happens
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Deoxys is created. And the whole movie would be this Deoxys creature's created and it comes to Earth and it doesn't even understand what it is. So it's kind of like wreaking psychic havoc because it's like a psychic Pokemon.
Yeah.
And so
Dope.
humanity is trying to figure out what to do, and they realize that the only way to deal with this psychic, massive, powerful Pokemon is to go to another psychic, powerful Pokemon, and but that's Mewtwo, who they've like locked down and they've had in the Mewtube, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like they have him locked down because he's out of control, but they're like they
Right.
need to go to him to like save.
He's the only one. Yeah.
He's the only one that they're
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
he can maybe match up against this new creature that's like wreaking havoc on humanity.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's like
So
a
that'd be so good.
That'd be
deal
really
with the
good.
devil art. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
Yes, for
literally.
yeah,
sure.
they gotta
So
like go back to like the villain to come and
Right?
save them, right?
so
So
Yes.
real quick, do we got time for me to like give you my
yes,
second
Oh
idea?
my God, yes,
yes,
more.
Okay, so my second idea is very Jurassic Park-esque. And I'm just
yes.
gonna let y'all know that. And it was like sci-fi. So what I thought, I went with the card idea because, like, I already told y'all those action cards are my favorite, and I would love
Yeah.
to see that in a live action scene. But Jurassic Park, Pokemon used to exist, just like how Judy's idea was, but they were all gone, right? But a scientist finds a helix fossil and an old amber and
Ooh.
extracts the data of the Pokemon
So good.
from that and creates a new Pokemon and has this island and tries to do it as a theme. But what they don't realize is these Pokemon have powers. And so they break loose and get out into the world. There you go. That's it. I'll just
I
Yes.
do it
love
real
it.
quick.
That's
So
so
like
fun.
I
I
will
love
that
it.
was
always
That would
watch a
be so
Jurassic
good.
Park-esque movie.
yeah.
So
Right?
So it's like a
One of my
Jurassic Park
favorites.
esque theme I was thinking
So
of because
good.
you have the old amber, you have the helix fossils and everything like that. So I figured that's how they would bring them back. But yeah, there we go.
That'd be so fun. That
nice.
fits so well.
I
Yep.
love it. I
Yeah.
love it, man. Well, those are all great, guys. Great stuff. Man, I want them all. I want them all to exist.
K
So
movie. You know what to do.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, all right, start writing the scripts. But awesome. Well, let's head into our first segment. And our first segment of the night, our official segment is Mega Era. So we are officially in the Mega Era, and we are kind of like, we're now getting into like, I feel like the sophomore push, right? It's like, so Mega has come out, um, and then Phantasmal has come out, and we are right on the brink of Ascended coming out. Like Ascended is about to launch. I think when
Friday.
we air this, like I think this next week or the week after that, product's going to start hitting shelves.
Whew.
And now they've announced Perfect Order, and you have all of this stuff starting to drop. Um, and so, how do we feel like Mega is like measuring up to like Scarlet and Violet? Just as a, you know, just like as a set, is the hype ramping up for Mega more than Scarlet and Violet? Is it ramping down? How do we all feel about it?
Okay, so when Scarlet and Violet originally came out, the base set, there wasn't much hype around Pokemon like there is now at all, to be
Hmm.
honest with
Hmm.
you. And Scarlet and Violet base is a really good set, but I would go out on a limb and say that like Mega Evolutions was one of the hypest sets for a base set that I've ever seen. Like, and literally some of the arts in that set are amazing. Like the
Mm.
Vulpix is super underrated. The Shuckle is an awesome card. The
Hmm.
Steelix is fantastic.
Yeah.
I could go on and on about the IRs and how great they are. You get the Marshadow is so cool with the Pika in front of it, right? And so yeah, I know you just pulled it.
Yeah.
I just watched your video movie. So I
Go.
would say that the hype is super it started with Mega super high already. And then if you even correlate that to the value of the cards, those cards released at a higher value than any base set ever. Ever.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? The
Whoa.
golds,
Totally.
the
Yeah.
Gardevoir SIR, all those SIR. There wasn't a single SIR in that set that on release was under $100, which is
Totally.
crazy, just to
Yeah.
be honest with y'all. So
Yeah.
it's retracted a little bit, which is normal because now the product's out on shelves.
Hmm.
People have seen it more. You get what I'm saying? People are pulling more of the cards. And Pokemon went through a little dip in correction, anyways. But I think, and I'm going to base this off what the Mega Charizard from Phantasmal Flames is doing, that we're seeing an uptick again because that Charizard is rising. I think
Yep.
sales
Going up.
today are around the 650 range.
Jeez.
Hmm.
So it went all the way down to 350,
Hmm.
350, 390 range, and now it's skyrocketed, doubled to the 650, 600 range. So, I mean,
Yep.
I
Wild.
would say that the hype is actually building more again, and I think people are going to be super hype about Ascended Heroes. And I think Ascended Heroes is a set that might blow almost all of the Scarlet and Violet sets out of the water.
Yeah, I'm like
That's
so
my opinion.
curious. I'm so curious if I'm even going to be able to get Ascended in stores. I think it's
Hmm.
going to be another set that just like it disappears off shelves so quickly. Like, and
Hmm.
so, um, but I agree with you. I think the market is so different now
Totally.
than when Scarlet and Violet base came out. And so it's kind of like it definitely is hard to compare because how hyped the market is
Hmm.
as opposed to, what it was back with Scarlet and Violet. But it is interesting because I've gone back and looked at Scarlet and Violet base and it's like I still think that it's fairly like it's actually a really impressive set. Like if you go back
Hmm.
and look at it. And so just what the hype just wasn't as big back then.
Oh,
Yeah, and I
totally.
mean
Yeah.
that set hasn't even gained much more hype as it's progressed. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Scarlet and Violet didn't start hyping up until Surging Sparks, and that was like what October 2024, November
Hmm.
2024, somewhere around there. And that's when we really saw a huge spike in
Uptick.
Pokemon
Yep,
hype. And then after that, Prismatic came out, and that's when the whole market went nuts.
Hmm.
totally.
Yep. So, but I would say it's super hype. I would say Mega is like either out overshadowing Scarlet and Violet or outpacing it,
Hmm.
perhaps. I
Yeah,
don't know what the correct vernacular to use to describe it, but right now it's doing really well in my opinion.
totally.
Mhm.
Judy and Evangelica, from like a from an art standpoint, like an art
Hmm.
perspective, how do you guys feel like it measures up, like with the sets?
I really think it's a great set, especially for people who just get stuff for like like for artwork. Me, it's like I don't care if it's like a $5 card, but if it's like, visually appealing, I'm like, this is a card I want. I love the revamped full arts. I think the gold cards are so fun to collect. I think it's so beautiful. It is this set though, this base set is, it feels different or odd for me to kind of compare it to Scarlet and Violet because it's not like we're getting new Pokemon, I feel like in this set, right?
Hmm.
It's not like a Gen 10 or anything like that. Um, but I do love all the new artwork for all the Pokemon that we've known and everything like that. I think it's amazing. I think the artists have just stepped their game up so much. And it's just so cool to see more of like this animated dynamic like composition and things like that. I think it's just so cool to see that like these pieces of like cardboard really are just like pieces of art that you want to hang on your wall. So yeah, I'm totally loving Mega Era right now.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really hard to compare even with the art. Like I personally really love Scarlet and Violet base. I think it's a beautiful set and a lot
Me
of the
too.
cards are really slept on.
Definitely.
Hmm.
Me too.
Um, yeah, but I think one thing that they're so far doing really well, I haven't seen the Ascended Heroes in person yet, obviously, but with the Mega Dream, I think they're doing a really good mix of having that art that the modern collector really goes for, while also kind of bringing back some of that more nostalgic feel with like putting the words on
Hmm.
the art
Hmm.
and things like that, which is really cool. It's like a nice little twist to hit maybe a broader audience.
Yeah.
But I have seen one thing, I'm not bothered by this, but I have seen that there are people that are bothered by the fact that they're kind of rehashing the same Pokemon with similar art. I
Hmm.
think the
Mm-hmm.
Mewtwo is an example that
Yep.
I see a lot, and people are kind of like turned off by that. So when you think about it that way, maybe it's not quite as strong
Hmm.
Hmm.
because it's not as unique.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
But
see
I
that.
do
Okay.
think Ascended is like beautiful, and I'm very
Definitely.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
seem like they're trying to it seems like they're, I know Bobby's kind of mentioned this in the past. It's almost like they are trying to learn from past sets and
Hmm.
bring what was popular
Mhm.
from
Yeah.
past sets into the new sets and being like, well, how do we ramp this up?
Hmm.
Yeah.
But I mean, they do miss on occasion, I think. I think that's true. Like even in
Yeah.
Phantasmal, like I just was like the Sharpedo full art and the Sharpedo SIR look so similar.
Similar.
It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so there's things like
That's true.
that where
That's a
you're
good
like,
Yes.
well,
example.
maybe they could
Yeah.
have done a little bit better. But overall, I do
Hmm.
think that they're learning well and applying a lot of the popularity to the design.
Yeah.
But,
Mhm.
well, awesome. Well, great thoughts, everybody. It's good stuff. I think I am I'm so hyped for Ascended. I just hope I can get product. I have pre-ordered
Say,
stuff, but it's like you gotta wait, I think booster boxes are coming out in late March or
yeah.
something crazy like that. So um that's when all my products coming in. But awesome. Well, let's move into our next segment, and that is a card that represents our life right now. I thought that this was just a good like sit rep for us. It's 2026,
Hmm.
like just another segment for all of our listeners and viewers to just get to know us a little bit more and our families and life. And so, yeah, I'm gonna toss it to you guys, and I'll bring up the end after you guys share. But yeah, toss it to you.
I could pop in.
Okay,
So
go for it.
for also there, I feel like there's so many cards out there that I'm like, ooh, this is me in a given moment, or ooh, this is me. But I really wanted to look at a card that like really encompasses what's happening in my daily life right now. like with social media, with everything that I'm doing.
Mm.
And there's this Salvatore card, it's a trainer card from Temporal Forces. And you could pop it up on the screen, but
Yes,
it
I'll put it on the
essentially
screen.
shows him running out the door with his
Oh,
coat still
yes.
on. He's got the Raichu running out with him. It's like he's just kind of like in a little section of it, and the majority of the card is kind of just like a snippet of the inside of his house. You know,
Mhm.
he's got knickknacks on the walls. It's all nice and cozy. He still has a coffee cup like that is unsipped, like on his table, and it just is. It really embodies my life right now, especially like my life with kids and just running the family and all this stuff. The artist, I think it's a Tetsu Kayama, really gave it this nice kind of like cozy vibe to it. The kind of almost like an impressionist kind of pointillism kind of stylistic way of illustrating the card. So it's like it has all these tiny little dots, but like, you know, they're all like separate pieces, but as a whole, it's all cohesive and things like that. So for me, it just really kind of is like I have all these moving parts, but it's like, you know, it all just kind of represents this one whole like picture together and stuff like that. But for me, it's just a fun little card that I'm like, oh yes, this is me. This is life right now. Like very like focused on home life and just kind of like on the go, 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 go. But yeah, that's one of the cards right now. I feel like is I'm like, yes, I identify with that card wholeheartedly.
Awesome.
feel like I need that card now because I would identify with that too.
Yeah, it's so cute
It's a
and
reasonable
cozy.
card.
It is. It really is. I think it's like under $30. It's like $20, something like that. But it's super cute.
I love it.
Went with a kind of similar concept there, thinking about like the chaos of life, especially as a mom. Went a little different with the card though. So
Oh
I
yeah.
went
Oh, I love that
with
Yes.
card.
the
That's so
Yes.
Czars,
awesome.
Sleepy
One of
where
my
czars.
favorite char cards.
right, it's one of my favorites too. I think it's so well done. But one of my favorite memes is like they're sitting there at the table with the coffee and everything around them is on fire, and he's
I'm
like,
Yes.
This
"This is
is
fine.
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 This is
This is
This is
fine.
fine."
fine.
Yeah.
I knew right when you
Um,
said it.
Like
Yeah. So this card kind of gives me that vibe, and I
hmm.
always kind of like equate that to my life because everything
Mhm.
around me is just complete chaos and like it's
Yeah.
out of control all the time. But I'm just kind of sitting there like this is fine. And so I really like how this art is like he's very chill, he's
Yeah.
relaxed, he's got an eye open, like watching everything.
I love
He's so
it.
he's in control, but he's also kind of not.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just taking a little nap. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
I
one.
vibe with that.
I love
All
it.
right, so this is my card. I don't have it.
Ah,
It's
I
from
love
Ooh.
that
Paradox
card.
Rift. So you see the
Yes.
guy in the background screaming, holding his head. The Pokemon is like got the pizza and everything's spread out, everything's destroyed, right? So I raised two young boys, right? So this is kind of like my life in a Pokemon card, to be honest with you, because it's chaotic. I'm always having to like get onto them about picking up after themselves. I'm always having to like teach them new things, do certain things with them, right? And I kind of related to us being trapped in that tent for the couple days we have been, right? Because we're like so close to each other and
Yep.
there's nowhere to go and we got to keep warmth. And like you could imagine two parents going crazy in that situation,
No, I bet.
trying to like keep their kids safe. So that's the card that resonated with me really, really because of that whole situation. And then just
Oh,
because of the dynamic of what everyday life is with
yeah.
raising kids and doing Pokemon content with them.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Love it.
it.
That's a good one. That's such a good one.
Perfect.
That is
Yep.
a great
That Minim
one.
in the front, like, ah.
Yeah,
I
And
Minna
know.
the
was just like,
trainer,
Actually,
"Ah."
and yeah, the
And
trainer
her
I
back's
didn't
like,
even
person in the
notice
ah.
back
that.
is
I
like,
didn't
"Ah."
even notice the guy in the background, like holding his head and
Yeah,
screaming.
dude. Yeah,
Like,
it's such
I'm
a good
also
card.
freaking
It
out.
just represents it. So
Oh, that's
even though I
great.
try to be composed, right? Like
Right.
it's crazy.
Only
I love
human
it.
to
Yeah.
have that reaction. Really
That's
relatable
great.
card also.
Good choice. Good choice. Well, it seems that there's a theme here for all of us with young families. Mine, so I mean, there are like I'm the same as Judy. There's many I could choose that like represent different parts of my life, but the one that kind of popped into my head is there's actually this Chinese exclusive secret art mouse hold, and it's like
Mhm.
all these little like
Mhm.
so you have the two
All
big
the
mouse holes, and then there's all
yes.
these little mice or
Yeah.
around they're at the kitchen table, and then there's some in
Hmm.
the background, and they're like eating everything. That's like my life right now. Like my children just eat
Nonstop. Yeah.
nonstop,
Same.
like
They're
all
just
the
Same.
growing.
time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are we going to the store for the third time this week? Like, because we've run out of food again.
Yep.
And just chaos. I think one of the little one of the little mouse holes is like eating like a bowl of cereal, and cereal's flying out, and it's just like it's the chaos of life.
Yes.
And so that definitely represents me right now.
That card is
And
an
our
awesome choice.
I
and our
love
family.
it.
Yeah, and it's kind of fun too though, right? So it's like
Yeah.
it's not necessarily like despair. It's kind
Right.
of like this is just a very colorful, it's a really bright card, like
You're in it.
colorful
Yeah.
energy, crazy chaos.
Uh-huh.
And I'm in it and trying to do all the things just like we all are,
Mm,
it seems,
right.
doing content and being a parent and having a job and like just all the chaos.
Definitely.
So that is me, but those are all great cards. I would totally buy that Mousehold card, except that it's like a $400 card because
Oh
it's
Oh,
yeah,
some
it's expensive.
yeah.
crazy. It's like some crazy like exclusive
Special.
that you
Woo.
can't get very easy. So, good stuff, guys. Awesome. Well, that brings us to Pack Battle
Woohoo.
Leaderboard, and I have a what? So what are we all ripping today? I'm bringing Phantasmal, White
Ooh.
Flare, Stellar Crown, and Destin. Oh, this is good. This is a good mix. The reason mine's in
Yay.
a sleeve right now is because this is actually a pack that Bobby blessed
Oh
at
no!
sets.
Let's
He
do
The pressure
it.
is on.
so
I
I
have
have
a
been
Okay.
card that's gonna
saving
be
it,
in
and I
there.
like literally I made a little tear on it. I was like, this is the
This is
one
the
that
one.
Bobby
Could you
touched.
imagine? Could you imagine if the
So
Zard's really in there? This
Oh
is
let
my
me
gonna be
get
Oh
in
gosh.
my
there.
gosh.
He was like, the Zard's in this one.
You're
So
like,
I was
That would
okay.
be
like, I'm saving
amazing.
this. I knew I was gonna save it for a pack battle. Why are these always so hard to open?
Right.
There we go. All right, we ready? Get to energies.
Oh, please.
Oh.
press.
Here we go.
Hey, Evangelica,
Mm-hmm.
Oh
there's a
man.
Keldeo in here.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
Don't no, I
Look
mean I
at
hope
this.
you
this
know what,
is
I hope there is.
great.
Twinsies.
I would love to
Double
see it.
twinsies.
We're double twinning right now.
Yeah,
That's
let's
crazy.
go.
Oh
Double
nice.
twin. All
Somebody's
right,
gonna
we
pull something
ready?
crazy.
Here we go to the reverse. That would be so crazy if I hit that Charizard right now.
Ooh, none of the
Okay.
ace back.
Ace bait.
All right. Oh, ace back. Okay, that's a
I'm
point.
struggling. Okay.
That's a point. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Everybody
Oh,
got
we
nothing. We gotta
got
run it back.
smoked.
We gotta run it back.
We're
Last
running it
time we got
back.
nothing, we ran it back.
We
We got
can run
to.
it back if you
I
guys want to run it back.
I can get a grab.
I have another
All
one.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab.
Let's do
Hold
it.
on.
Let's do it. Hold
Where
on.
is
Let me
it?
grab one. Gotta stand up. Ugh. Let's see. What should I do? Another Phantasmal?
I'm doing Black Bolt instead now.
Ooh, another black bolt. Okay.
I'll just do another Phantasmal sleeve.
Perfect. Sorry I failed you, movie.
It's
I
all
have
right,
failed
man. It's all
you.
right.
I'll do another death bench.
All right, cool.
Oh,
Black
With the
Bolt, Black Bolt.
Gengar.
We can't get skunked. We can't all get skunked.
We
It
can't all
doesn't. It's
get
just not
skunked.
good. We can't let our viewers down like
no,
that.
no, no,
I'm
no.
just kidding.
All right. See the energies this time. Oh,
Town
Ooh.
energy.
Again.
even Jugga
Oh, and y'all are
we
twinning
both
again.
matched both times.
That's what's
All
up.
right, here we go to the reverse, running it back. All right, first reverse. 3, 2, 1.
Booger
Oh,
Mew!
Oh,
Booger
yes!
Mew!
Oh, the
that's so
booger view, the booger
cute.
view.
I
I
love the
love
Go!
it.
booger. So
Dude,
cute.
that's amazing.
This is
All
Nothing.
my
right,
first time
3,
ever
2,
pulling this
1.
card.
Last card. Oh,
Goodness.
Okay.
Ultra rare.
There we go.
Nice.
Hey, I haven't had that
Look at
one yet.
that.
Nice.
oh my goodness.
Hey, the colors are like matching as well.
There we
Color
go.
theme. Nice.
Man, Bobby and I on a tear still.
I got 1 point, so I moved up.
And Judy did get
I
one
did get
point.
Oh,
one.
I forgot Judy
It's
hit.
okay.
You shouldn't have
It
had
like
to run it back. My bad.
no,
She didn't
we
have
That's
didn't
my
need
to
to run.
fault.
No,
to.
it's
I
okay.
forgot the ace spec. Oh my
It was only 1 point.
We are shaming the A spec right now. Judy gets two
god.
points. Judy gets
Yeah,
2 points for the A spec now because we didn't need to run it back.
The ace
that
spec
was
Don't
my
get
fault.
gets no
All right,
points.
that's
love.
my fault.
Disrespecting the A spec.
Everyone's like, ah, nah.
That's
I think
I
my
wait,
can't
what
packs
believe
are
is
just
a
waiting
what
for an
is an
SI.
A spec? Is it a double rare?
basically it's
I
rarer than
think
EX.
Yeah.
I can't
I
believe I
l-
pulled the booger
the
mute.
booger.
What does that put me at? 15 now?
Okay,
Are
so
you guys?
Bobby,
Yeah, are you
so
guys
so
tied?
Bobby, you were at 13, so you're at 15 now.
And you're at 18
I was at 15 and I'm at 18 now
because that's
with
the
the
ultra rare.
three.
The
The
booger
ultra
mute,
Dang.
though.
rare. Judy now is at 9
Fine.
and
Uh,
Evangelica is at 4. I
I keep
feel
choosing
so
the wrong
bad.
packs. That's okay.
You have not hit
Okay.
in so long on the pack battle.
Hey, something big is
Okay.
coming. Keep
Something
going
It
big
big.
is.
is
You're just
coming. You are
saving up
going to
the
pull
the
an
pack luck
SIR
here.
on the show.
The second one. Go.
It's going to happen. All right, so into our favorite time of the night. I feel like this is our favorite segment always is to highlight amazing creators in the community. And today we are doing a good friend, a guy who has become a true friend over the past couple months for me, and I know for Bobby as well. Um, and that is Sentex Rips.
I don't
Yay.
even know that guy. No, I'm just
Who
kidding.
is
I'm
he?
sorry.
Whoops.
So let's take a moment and just give Centex some love and some encouragement. And viewers and listeners, please listen up and go check out his channel. But yeah, throw it to the team to share.
Okay, so Syntex is an awesome friend, super cool dude. I love how on his channel he like wants to talk about mental health and explains why he's doing this and that it
Mhm.
helps him with his PTSD.
Mhm.
It's super relatable because like really getting in touch with like your inner child and doing something you enjoy and then sharing it with other people can help you work through problems without you even realizing it, which is
Mhm.
crazy. And so like this is a pathway for that, which speaks volumes of what like the hobby of Pokemon really is. And then the guy also puts out like super funny audios. Like he did
He
this
does.
Stewie one, which went viral pretty much, and I thought it was
I know.
hilarious about like getting his friend into Pokemon. That he runs and gets hit in traffic because he's trying to do like a restock right. So it's really funny. I like the way he does his pack rips as well. Those videos are really cool, and he's just a really good, nice, wholesome family guy. So if y'all like aren't following him, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What
What
are
are you
you
doing?
doing? No, I agree. He's really funny. Like you said, really relatable because he integrates mental health and just like this realness to why
Mhm.
he's like, putting out this content. So yeah, in that I like related to his kind of journey so much. He's so funny. Like you said, his like sound bites are so funny. The one where he's like, the one video that made me just like bust out laughing so much was it wasn't too long ago. It was like talking or like flirting with a 70-year-old like girl and
Yes,
she
that
was
was.
like
Yes.
till I could get I was just like oh my god because it's like I've seen that happen. I'm like oh my goodness, anything for Pokemon cards. He's also like a big Mimikyu fan,
Yes, he
so I
is.
can relate to that as well. Such a good Pokemon. Yeah, no,
Mhm.
he's a great creator and his content is so I feel like it's very diverse and I like seeing everything that he puts out. So yeah, if you are not following him, check him out. He's an awesome creator here.
Yeah, I agree with everything that you both said already. I think it takes like a certain level of vulnerability in order to be able to share the type of content that he shares too, but he does it in a way that's like it's super relatable, like you said. And he is just so funny. You can tell he's really grounded, like really comfortable with who he is as like human and willing to like share that with others, which I really appreciate. So really awesome person, really great creator to definitely go follow.
Awesome. Sorry, guys. Yes. Yes, I agree with everything you guys have said. I think Syntax, I do what you just said, Evangelica, is like and Judy as well, like the realness that he has is
Mhm.
so like it comes through, and it's just that reflection of kind of what we've said multiple times over the course of like being yourself. And I think that Syntax really like captures that so well. And also just like I really respect people who jump into your real life really well, and Centex has done that super well. I just think he seems like he's a good friend. He's jumped in, he's texting people, he's seeing how people are doing. And so yeah, I just appreciate his realness, and he is super funny. And I just think he brings a spark. Like there's just certain people that bring sparks to the community, and he's definitely one of them. I think this is a spark of happiness and joy and the journey, and he shares in his own videos, so definitely go check out his stuff and his past stuff as well, because like where he's come from even in the past
Hmm.
like 4 or 5 months or so of like doing kind of re-engaging with Pokemon, re-engaging with the hobby is just so encouraging to people, because simply we know like so many people are walking through stuff that you don't know about. Like you're
Hmm.
walking through things
Mhm.
and you feel like you're alone, and you feel like I can't say anything, I can't share with anybody about what's going on here. And Centex's story is within that space. And I think that
Definitely.
he and has shown how the Pokemon hobby and the Pokemon community can be really healing. And so it's a great space that he's leaning into. And again, he's yeah, diverse content, fun guy, really, really kind. And so if you aren't following, again, please go give him a follow, and just engage with his content. He is amazing, and we love that we get the opportunity to highlight his channel here and multiple others as well. So
Yeah, he's super awesome. He also pulls bangers. He just doesn't pull as many as
he
me.
does pull so much heat, man. On live too. He's kind of
Yeah.
another like, be careful every time he jumps in your live, because he's probably going to hit an SIR at one
Probably,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh.
Yeah.
so yeah. But I love that you have the Mimikyu as well,
For
Chidi.
him.
So
So
For him.
for
cute.
Syntax.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, everyone, listeners, that is our show. That is episode 10 of season 2. We appreciate you all. Just as a quick PSA to all of you watching and listening, please go follow all these amazing creators here. And also, if you are extra helpful and awesome, go follow them on Instagram as well and YouTube as well. As we all saw, TikTok has some things sometimes where it struggles. And
Yeah.
so,
It's a little buggy right
a
now.
little bit
It's
buggy.
going through
So
things.
we
Yeah.
are on, all of us are on Instagram. All of us are on
YouTube.
YouTube. Actually, I don't know about if
Yep.
Bobby's on
I'm
YouTube,
not on
but
YouTube yet.
okay.
I just haven't
Bobby's not on
branched
YouTube
out.
yet, but maybe
I'm just a
eventually.
little, but I'm a little metapod. Okay, I haven't
It'll be
blossomed
there.
into a beautiful
I
You're
love
You'll
it.
butterfly.
working
get
on it.
there.
It's
You'll
I
get
love it. You'll
okay.
get
there.
there. You'll get there. And
Yeah.
then yes, please go follow again to follow the show on Spotify as well, because you can catch it there. Just multiple places, guys, considering we just never know if some of our platforms are just going to stop working. So
Right.
hope you all are having an amazing week. Thank you for sticking around, and we will see you guys next week on Shiny Talk. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.